Mother Loy's lover is CEO Tien, a successful businessman in the technology field. Over 50, Mr. Min still maintains his handsome appearance, with neat salt and pepper hair. Tall and stylish, he has calm but warm eyes, bring a sense of stability and security to the other person. Unlike businessmen who are usually cold and distant, Mr. Min is a quiet person but very understanding of women. He had an unfulfilling marriage. Wife died early due to illness, so he understands what loneliness is and appreciates happiness in old age. The meeting between Mr. Min and Loy's mother started as a charity program where the two of them together give rice to the homeless. Stay with mother benefit. Mr. Min gradually realized, I found a woman who can accompany me in the years to come. The appearance of CEO Min not only bring happiness to Mother Loy, but also affects Jack and the fairy in many ways. Surprise! Jack's son finds peace of mind. Since childhood, Jack witnessed his mother struggling to raise him alone. Suffer enough. I thought my mother would never. Now can love someone else. But when I saw Loy's mother beside me, Mr. Min must understand that happiness has no limits. Jack was a little hesitant at first. I'm afraid my mother will be hurt. But Mr. Min not only treated his mother well, but also took the initiative to meet Jack. Talk to him like a grown father. Talk to son. Mr. Min once told Jack, I know you're used to just the two of you, but I am not here to replace anyone. I just want to be by her side and make her happy. If you accept, I will always consider you as my son. Mr. Min's sincere words made Jack realize that his mother sacrificed her whole life for him. Now is the time for her to live for herself. Not long after, Jack actively accepted this relationship and gradually saw Mr. Min as a father. Tien, a woman learns to believe in love. Immortal, also affected by the love affair between Loy's mother and CEO Min. She realized that love does not come only from passionate moments, but also companionship. Understand and respect each other. Once Tien confided in Loy's mother, I'm scared that if one day the love between you and me fades, so what? Loy's mother smiled, held her hand, and said, love is not always passionate, but if you find someone who truly loves you, you will understand that just a handshake is enough to make me feel secure. That sentence made Tien appreciate Jack even more. She no longer worries too much about the future, but instead, learn to enjoy the moments with him. Jack and new career opportunities. Not only emotional changes, the appearance of CEO Min also brought opportunities for Jack's career. After knowing Jack is planning to start a finance company, Mr. Min proactively proposed cooperation. He does not invest capital, but help Jack connect with great relationships in the business world. Jack, I don't want to help you with money. I want you to make your own way. But if you need an advisor, I am always available. This offer helped Jack have more confidence to develop his career. You are no longer alone on the road. Conquer your dreams again. Thanks to Mr. Min, Mother Loy is no longer lonely. Jack finds the feeling of a complete family in Tien. Learn to believe in love. On Mother's wedding day, Jack standing next to Tien, looking at her mother in purple die hand in hand with Mr. Men. His heart was filled with emotion. Maybe love is not just for young people. The important thing is whether we are brave enough to accept it or not. The immortal card squeezed Jack's hand and smiled. And I believe our love will be just as beautiful. The appearance of CEO Men not only bring love to Mother, but also helps Jack and Tien mature more emotionally, learn to appreciate each other, and believe in the future. After the warm wedding of Loy's mother and CEO Men, Jack felt as if a burden had been lifted from his heart. For a long time, he was worried about his mother having to live alone, afraid that she is lonely when he is too busy with his career. But now, looking at Mother radiant in the arms of a loving man, she must honestly feel more relieved than ever. Tien also shared this happiness. She kept joking with Jack. Do you feel sad now that your mother has a husband? No longer spend all my time with you. Jack laughed and pulled her closer. I'm not sad because now I have you. Tien blushed and leaned gently on his shoulder. After helping Mother complete the wedding, Jack put all his heart into the plan. Finance company establishment. He and his close friend Luan constantly discussed. Calculate every step carefully. CEO Men does not invest directly, but he is a strong advisor to Jack. Jack's strategy tips. Building relationships and managing his finances. Help Jack have a clearer view of the path he is on. One evening, Jack sat at his desk reviewing his financial plan. Tien came out of the kitchen. Bring a glass of lemonade and put it in front of him. You work so hard, but don't forget to take care of your health. Jack looked up, holding her hand, his eyes filled with trust. I do everything for our future. Tien looked at him, her heart filled with emotion. She knew for sure that he was not only trying for himself, but also for her. For the people I love. Not only Jack, Tien is also facing a turning point, important in career. After leaving the old company, she was offered jobs in many places, but she still hesitated. One day, Loy's mother and CEO Men invited the people to their house for dinner. While chatting, CEO Men suddenly said, My fairy, thinking about starting your own brand? Not yet. Tien was surprised that he meant to open his own company. CEO Men nodded. I know you are capable and have management experience. If you want, I can help you find a partner and guide you. In the beginning, CEO Men's offer made Tien think a lot. She once dreamed of having her own career, but never dared to step out of the comfort zone. Jack took her hand and said softly, I believe you can do it. This very saying gave Tien more motivation. After many days of thinking, Tien decided to accept CEO Men's offer. She will open a small business strategy consulting company. Jack and Tien each go their separate ways, but both have the same goal: build a solid career and create a better future together. Late one afternoon, as the sun was about to set, Jack and Tien stood on her balcony looking out at the city. Surely his arms hugged her from behind and whispered, Are you scared? Tien smiled and leaned her head on him. With you by my side, I fear nothing. Jack kissed her hair gently, his eyes filled with determination. So let's try together. Sunset over to people. Signal, a new chapter in their lives has officially begun. After all the events, Jack finally died. Loy's mother and CEO Min both found their own happiness. Little Blue Diamond mother Loy, woman who spent her youth raising children, now found true love with CEO Min. She is no longer alone, but has a man who understands, respect, and ready to accompany you in the years to come. Small Blue Diamond. Jack, from a man who was betrayed, lost everything, he rose up strongly and built a new career on his own. Not only that, I also learned to open my heart, accept mother's new happiness, and ready to enter a future with Tien. Little Blue Diamond, a strong girl. Dare to love, dare to sacrifice, and dare to step out of your comfort zone. Her love for Jack, more than just support, but also companionship. With you conquer the challenges ahead. Small Blue Diamond CEO Min, a brave man. Experience pain, but still keep faith and love. He not only brought happiness to Loy's mother, but also plays the role of teacher, the mentor who helps Jack and Tien develop their careers. Happiness herbs do not come from perfection, but from companionship and understanding each other. Jack and Tien's right hand, to people with two different fates, finally found each other and moved on together. Loy's mother and CEO Min, people who seem to have missed happiness. Now we can hold hands and walk to the end of the road. Life is like that. There is loss, there is damage. But most importantly, do we dare to love again? And they all bravely chose happiness. After leaving the old company, Jack not only faced the loss of reputation, but also had to rebuild everything from scratch. But with strong will and support from loved ones, especially Tien, he has gradually asserted himself in the financial world. Jack was a talented CEO, but after the events, he decided not to return to his old company, but choose their own path. Company formation, finance, her hand to the right. With the help of his close friend Lu Wan, Jack is looking for investors, business model building, and market research. Her hand to the right. His company started out as a small startup, specializing in financial and investment consulting. But thanks to old relationships and intelligence and strategy, the company gradually got its first customers. When CEO Min is Loy's mother's new husband, no, Jack is starting a business. He did not invest directly, but became a strategic advisor. Hand to the right. He helped Jack connect with big businessmen, expand relationships, and find partners. Hand pointing to the right. With his real combat experience, he showed Jack how to run the company efficiently. Avoid the mistakes of young businesses. Jack realized that success is not based on talent alone, but also need the right guidance,